Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Tiger Lilith Tarot. We are going to be looking at Capricorn placements. Welcome, Capricorns. Thank you so much for being here with me. We are going to be doing a full moon reading. We have an Aries full moon and whoa. Ooh. Okay, I didn't burn myself. Wouldn't be the first time. Aries full moon in Libra season. So, what we're going to do is look at what is going on with that energy of the Aries full moon for you Capricorns, all right? Aries is a fire sign. I call them the warrior sign. They are ruled by Mars. They are assertive. Given that you're an earth sign, honestly, Aries energy might even feel a little aggressive to you. But that's what it is. Aries is not afraid to speak their mind, and they fight for what they believe in, to be very vocal about it, to share their opinions. So we're going to see how that energy is going to be affecting you from the full moon to the new moon, right? So this is going to be good for a 2-week spread. I am doing your reading on the day of the full moon, September 29th. So happy full moon, Capricorns. And I don't know what the date of the new moon is. My apologies, but it's in 2 weeks. All right. So this first placement here, we're just going to jump in here with the tarot, is your goal for this cycle. All right. Your goal for this cycle, we have the 8 of Wands coming out. Interesting. So you're the 4th reading I've done. And, you know, usually from the full moon to the new moon is a period of returning inward, that waxing period of the moon. It's about calming down. It's about, pardon me. It's about looking at the shadow side, doing some shadow work. But Libra and Scorpio got the message of like, get moving. And it looks like you're going in that same direction with your goal for this moon cycle being the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Literally pardon me. The word on this card, I know you can't see it because my lighting is blowing it out, but it says movement down there. So your goal for this moon cycle, which is the next 2 weeks, Capricorns, is movement. Moving your body, physically moving. Maybe taking a trip to the ocean, specifically. But if you've been static, your body's been static, or your mind's been static, it's time to get going. This can feel, especially for an earth sign, this 8 of Wands energy can feel a little chaotic and a little all over the place. But your goal for this cycle is kind of to embrace the chaos here too. Interesting, we have the 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is also a Sagittarius card. And then we have the 5 of Wands. So all this fire energy, all this movement. So yeah, that's your goal here for this cycle, is to get moving, jump in the fray, get comfortable in the chaos, because there's going to be a little chaos here, but that's okay, because you'll find answers. You just trust yourself, Capricorn. You know, trust yourself to go towards the energy that is correct. Your biggest challenge, wow, boy, if this couldn't be a more clearer message, your biggest challenge is the Hermit. Yeah, your biggest challenge is getting out of hermit mode and achieving this goal of movement. Pretty self-explanatory here. The cards are being very, very clear, aren't they? Prince of Wands. Here's another wand at the bottom of the deck. The word instigation on this card. You know, be an instigator. I'm gonna actually too. It's time for you to be a little provocative, Capricorns. Don't be afraid to stir the pot here, because that's what this energy is here for these next 2 weeks. So your biggest challenge is coming out of this hermit mode and getting into a mode of movement, of physical movement. This is about physical movement for sure. And being around people. You've been isolating yourself. You've been doing some soul searching. I could see that, but I think you found your answer. And it's almost like it's time to bring that answer out into the world and test it out. You know, I feel like you're slightly a new version of yourself, because you've you found some sort of light inside of you that you're being guided to shine. So it's time to, yeah, introduce the new you to the world. Really, come out from that hiding hole and show your friends, your family, your coworkers, or whatever. Show them who you are now. Okay, where to bring more fiery energy and assertiveness. That's what this next placement's going to be. And we're going to clarify this spread, so we will see a little bit more. Okay. Where to bring more fiery energy and assertiveness. Determination. The word on this card. This is the Prince of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Swords. Traditional tarot. So, where to bring that Aries energy, right? That fiery energy, that assertiveness, that I'm going to tell you what I think, no matter what you think. I'm just going to say it. But this has to do with you. This has to do with turning that determination back to yourself. You've been a little down lately, Capricorns. But that can all change in these next 2 weeks. You can pull yourself out of the hole now. You don't need to be in there anymore. I almost feel like, 30 days in the hole. Some of you might know that song. It's a Joe Walsh song. But it refers to, jail, prison, the hole, the isolation hole, right? I feel like you've been punishing yourself. If you haven't heard the song 30 Days in the Hole, go ahead, I would suggest listening to it. Or if you're familiar with it, maybe you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Maybe there could be an answer for you in that song, or something could strike you. You could see some synchronicity there. But yeah, there's a weird sense that you've been punishing yourself for something. I don't know what, but it's time to stop punishing yourself. You can pull yourself out of your voluntary yet forced, feeling forced, but really voluntary isolation. Pull yourself out and turn this determination to yourself. It's time to get a little vulnerable too. Where to bring more fiery energy and assertiveness. If you'll notice in this particular card, he's topless. There's a vulnerability to showing your skin, right? To not being all covered up. So I feel like there's something here too about being vulnerable with people, that and being vulnerable in a big way. This is right, because this is where to bring fiery energy. It's being boldly vulnerable, because there's something here about you accepting that vulnerability does not mean weakness, and it doesn't, Capricorn. Vulnerability is a very strong action to take with someone, and you have to trust the other person, but you have to trust yourself even more. So it's time to get a little naked with people, and I don't mean that in a physical way, although maybe for some of you that might apply. But what I'm talking about is more of a metaphorical nakedness, showing people who you really are, being determined to do so. This is about people seeing the new you. Something has changed inside of you, and it shows on the outside. I don't know when this happened. Honestly, it could have happened during Virgo season, just this last season, during the month of the end of August to the from August 22nd, 23rd to September 22nd, 23rd. Something changed in you. That was your 30 days in the hole. Okay. Yeah. Virgo season. You could have been really isolating yourself during Virgo season. And now this Libra season, you are just popping back up. You're a new person. People can see it. People can feel it. But you need to be determined that they see and feel it too. Don't let other people's assumption of who you are pull you back into some old ways that you just got over healing. Don't be pulled back into the old crap because it was holding you back. Approach your new self with determination, and approach your new self. Be determined that other people will know this new you and will respect the new you as well. And vulnerability is one of the ways you do that, Capricorn, okay? Where to let go and relax. Where to let go and relax. The Empress. Oh, yeah. See? Oh, Capricorns. The Empress. I love this. This is Libra energy here. The Empress ruled by Venus. It's Libra Taurus energy. But I really do see the Empress as more of a Libra card. Okay, yeah. Queen of Cups at the bottom. Queen of Discs. Lots of feminine energy. Lots of feminine energy here. Okay. The Empress. On where to let go and relax. You don't have to try to create right now, Capricorn. Don't force don't force abundance. Where you can let go and relax is that you already there's already an innate balance around you and inside of you. There's the universe is like flowing naturally through you right now. There's nothing you have to force. There's nothing you have to really do. Your light is shining through naturally. Where you can let go and relax is when it comes to creation. Don't try and force creation. Just let it come to you. Don't try and force abundance. Just let it come to you. The universe is most definitely working in your favor right now. And probably because you've been putting in some hard work, and the universe saw that. And so you don't need to show people how amazing you are. It's seeping through you. Probably very attractive right now. Also, where to let go and relax is in your if you're concerned about physical appearance, don't be. Some of you have been thinking about getting plastic surgery or some sort of physical alteration, like liposuction. I don't know why I'm seeing that too. But that's where you can let go and relax. Your body is beautiful just the way it is. You don't need to change anything about it. All you need to do is exist in it, Capricorn. That's all the universe wants you to do, is exist in that beautiful body that you have. Okay? And thank your body for being there for you. For being your temple, you know? I think showing your body some gratitude would be a great idea right now. All right, how to best achieve this goal. This Eight of Wands is your goal, right? Movement. How can we best achieve that goal? How can Capricorns best achieve the goal of movement? The Nine of Cups, fulfillment. Okay, wonderful, beautiful. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a card. I consider it a card of manifestation. So how to best achieve this goal of movement? I'm going to say visualization is going to really be helpful for you these next 2 weeks, because there's some sort of emotional fulfillment that has to do with achieving this goal of presenting the new you to the world. It's going to feel really good for you. But what I think would be great for you to do is, because I sense a hesitation here and a nervousness about rolling out the new you, this new part of you that you found, whatever this newness is that you discovered during your 30 days in the hole. Rolling that out, visualize it. Visualize, create a scenario in your mind and let your body feel what that scenario would feel like. Because, you know, the Nine of Cups is also the Make-A-Wish card. So how to best achieve your goal of movement is to wish for it, to want it. And the Nine of Cups is also a card of vulnerability. You've got to be, because you can't stay in the hole forever here, Capricorn. As badly as you would like to, and as much as you would like to think that you are different from the rest, and that you don't require social interaction, you do. Okay? You're a human being, just like the rest of us, and we all have certain things that we require, that human beings require in order to live, right? Water, food, shelter, love, companionship, socialization. It's one of the things that we need as humans. So I know you've been isolating, and I know that that's probably quite comfortable, but time to really to come out, to, like I said, to roll out the new you. And it's going to feel a little uncomfortable, but it's meant to, because you're growing. And we have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. The word friendship on there. Yeah, see, I feel like you're worried that something about this new part of you, that your friends won't accept it. But they will. They just want to see you happy. Your real friends, the real ones as I call them, they just want to see you happy, Capricorn. So don't worry. Okay? Don't worry so much. We're going to clarify, and let's get a little more information. What is this Eight of Wands? Movement. Your goal. Movement, please. What is this for Capricorns? Movement where? Movement of what? Holy cow, the world. Okay. I'm going to flip this upright. I'm not reading reversals in this reading at the moment. I always kind of do read reversals because I take into account the entire meaning of the card, all the cards, and how they are talking to one another in the spread, you know. But I'm choosing to put that upright right now. So the world. Your goal for this cycle, like I said, show yourself to the world. Roll out this new version of you to the world, to anyone that'll listen, really. And if you will notice, this card, she is completely naked, save for the sash that is wrapped around her, concealing her more private parts, right? Vulnerability. Your goal for this cycle is vulnerability in a really big way. And you know, letting people celebrate you. Allow yourself to be celebrated. Allow your achievements to be celebrated, because there are successes here with the world. That's what this tells me. You have been successful in some area. Possibly in writing, Capricorns. Some of you got something published, or something you wrote. There's something about success when, for some of you, specifically with writing. Let yourself bask in the glory of others right now. Let yourself be seen in all of your glory. And trust. Really trust. Fixed sign could also be significant here with the world coming out. Could be a Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Taurus specifically that you are to get vulnerable with. That person will help you get to moving again. That person will inspire you too. This is someone that would inspire you. It doesn't have to be one of the fixed signs I just mentioned, but those are the signs being highlighted. So I thought I would mention it. Okay. Your biggest challenge, the Hermit, coming out of that hole. All right, let's see. What have you been doing in this hole, Capricorns? I know you've been soul searching. You've either physically or metaphorically climbed to the top of a mountain. My guess is metaphorically, because I don't see you doing much physical movement the past... yeah, okay. Wow. Boy, you had to acknowledge... Okay, so that's why you put yourself in the hole. There's a very painful ending going on during Virgo season, wasn't there, Capricorns? Something real painful. Possibly... Sorry to hear this. Some of you lost a mother figure in your life during Virgo season. A mom, a grandmother, an older aunt, an older cousin, older mentor, that you relied on for emotional support, passed on. If that's your story, I am sorry. But that's one of the reasons you've been in the hole, I see. But the Hermit with the Ten of Swords, your biggest challenge, there's an ending here, right? The Ten of Swords. There's a big ending. It's a painful one. This is something you've tried again and again and again for, and it just wasn't working. And it caused you to be, one of the reasons you isolated is because you felt like you weren't in your right mind, really. You felt like you had to regain control of yourself. So your biggest challenge, again, is to really, I don't feel like your biggest challenge is acknowledging this ending, because I think that's what you've been doing. I think that's what you did during Virgo season, or the ending happened. Pardon me. The painful ending that's been a long time coming happened during Virgo season, and your biggest challenge now is to acknowledge that ending and pull yourself out of that hole and come back to the world. Reintroduce yourself to the world as who you are now. All right, the Prince of Swords, determination. Where to bring more fiery energy and assertiveness. Whoa. It's just falling out there. Okay. Where to bring more energy, fiery energy. Whoa, that happened quick. And assertiveness. Okay. So we have the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Swords. Something has been weighing on your mind. Specifically your mind. We've had the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck twice. Card of Despair. So something... You experienced a loss here recently, Capricorn. Prince of Swords with the Queen of Swords. I like this energy. We have swords coming out, right? Ten of Swords, Prince of Swords, Queen of Swords, all air energy. Gemini, specifically with the Ten of Swords, but we've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. These two energies here. Where to bring more fiery energy and assertiveness? To the truth. You got to tell the truth, Capricorns. Don't tell people half-truths. And don't tell people... there's something, lies through omittance. It's like, well, I didn't lie to you. Well, yes, but you also didn't give me all of the information on purpose. That kind of thing. I feel like you've been kind of maneuvering around some sort of truth, like a snake. Like you've been slithering around it, trying to avoid it. But there's something that you need to tell the truth about. Where to bring more fiery energy and assertiveness. And you need to tell the truth, like, in a bold way. This could be something you've been holding on to for a long time that you've been afraid to speak about. You've been afraid to be vulnerable about something. But you have to bring that determination to the truth. Because you've been, like I said, I'm not saying you've been lying, but I'm feeling this lying through omittance energy where it's not that you haven't been lying, but you also haven't been speaking the entire truth either. And that's going to hold you back. Because when you speak that truth, that's where your integrity comes into play. And your feeling of being a just person. Now, the Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Swords cards can be a little bit cold sometimes. They can seem that way because they're very logical. They're using logic of the mind. Emotions aren't coming into play here. So where to bring your fiery energy and assertiveness is to your mental capacities and to logic. Don't let emotions cloud your judgment here. Embrace logic for the next 2 weeks. Embrace it fiercely. Embrace it fearlessly. Embrace it like an Aries would, with everything you have. Run towards it. It will set you free somehow. All right, the Empress, where to let go and relax. I love this. That's what I mean, Capricorn. You're already the damn Empress. You already look so good, feel so good. And the universe, it sees this in you, right? Otherwise that card wouldn't come out. Where to let go and relax. Your greatness is going to shine through. Trust in that, because it will. People will see it. You don't have to try. Come on. Let's see. Anything for the Empress? Where to let go and relax? Oh, there we go. Okay. So 2 3s coming out. So we have 3 3s out here so far. The World is 21, which breaks down into a 3. The Empress is a 3. We have the 3 of Pentacles coming out. Actually, we have 4 3s. There's a 3 of Cups is at the bottom of that deck. And let's see what's at the bottom here. A 9. All right. So, 3s. 3s are about creativity and expression, fulfillment, synthesis, and it's about momentum, forming patterns, routine, building momentum. Okay, the Empress with the 3 of Pentacles here, where to let go and relax. At work specifically, could be a creative project that you've been working on with friends, or a work project that you've been working on. You've had possibly 2 mentors working, 2 older people, 2 more experienced people, but this is a job. 2 more seasoned employees are working with you on this project, but where you can let go and relax. So you're feeling like you're not going to be good enough, but you are. This is where you need to let go and relax and just let yourself learn. And I feel like you're worried about how your coworkers see you, but do not worry about that at all, because all they see is that Empress energy. That's what they see. And it's interesting, this 9 of Pentacles, this is pre-Empress energy. So you're looking very, very good, Capricorn, okay? You do not need to worry about how you look physically or how you come off to people. People respect you. They want to work with you, okay? These elders want to work with you. Don't shy away from that. How to best achieve your goal of movement and of showing off your successes, of being vulnerable. What's fulfillment here, please? Oh, okay. Anything else? Nope. 7 of Cups. Wonderful. Options. Look at your options. There's more than one way of being vulnerable. There's more than one way of expressing yourself. Right? You have changed. Like I said, with this energy here, you've changed. Something is different about you. You are rolling out the new you. But how to best achieve your goal of doing so and of being vulnerable and of getting moving again is to make a wish for it. And also look at all the options that you have. I feel like looking at all your options will make you realize that you're not stuck. You could feel stuck right now, Capricorn, but you're not stuck. You have lots of options. There's lots of opportunity here for you. And the way that you achieve this vulnerability and this movement and this and kind of how you stay stable really in this chaotic energy for the next 2 weeks is to look at your options. And it's also about, if chaotic energy comes to you, how can I deal with this? There's more than one way. Just remember that, Capricorn. There is more than one way to complete anything, to start anything. There's always more than one way. Don't get stuck in a super focused, blinders on way of thinking. Be sure to look at the peripheral and to open up your vision a little bit, because once you embrace those options, I feel like that's part of what sets you free in this energy. It's part of what really helps you come out of your shell and come out of this hole. All right, this is what I have for you. I really hope it resonated and helped. Please like and subscribe. I also offer personal readings if you're interested. My description, or my email address is in the description box below. Otherwise, have a great day. Take care.